So chat, this is the video I wanted to react to with y'all. You feel me? Lil Tjay ditches his record label. ... But is it too late? Now y'all know Lil Tjay is now an independent artist.
Lil Tjay is now free.
He dropped his last record, farewell tape, with Columbia, and that was basically saying goodbye. I'm done with y'all. You feel me? They didn't want to pay him his money, I'm guessing. And he mentioned that in a couple songs of his. But what do he mean by? But is it too late though?
Free from his label. Lil Tjay is now free from his label, Columbia Records. However, was it his choice to leave, or did the record label ditch him? Considering that his recent releases have significantly
Lil Tjay 222 sales 22K first week.
Underperformed. After exploding onto the scene back in 2018 with multi-platinum hits such as Brothers, these past few years though, Lil Tjay has been struggling to connect with the mainstream audience. Following his 2023 album, which
I ain't gonna lie, it's not just Lil Tjay that's struggling to connect with the mainstream artists. I feel like there's a lot of artists these days that just are not meeting the expectations, bro. And I had a conversation with somebody, with an OG, mind you, he's like 20 years older than us, chat. And I had a conversation with him, and he was like, for some reason, I just can't get down with these YNs. You feel me? He didn't say YNs, but I'm gonna say it in a way for y'all to understand. He was like, I can't get down with these YNs. He said, yo, all these songs sound the same. Like literally all of them. Like they all use the same beat. Why? When he asked me that question, why, I couldn't answer it. I'm like, I can't tell you why they all use the same beats. You feel me? He said, yeah, that's not good, bro. I just feel like nobody gonna be listening to that no more. You feel me? He's like, nobody. Cause he's like, yo, I tried playing it, and I'm like, okay. And then I'll try playing a different artist. I'm like, okay, that sounds like the last song I just heard. He said, then I try to play another artist. That sounds like the last song I heard. He was like, yo, these cats is dying. These cats is dying down with these songs, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's the word around town now. Like a lot of these artists it's not the same anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the same. It's just not the same. And I don't know why, bro. And I feel like some of these artists have good, you feel me, productions, but it's like I feel like the way music is heading towards, like, it's kind of hard for these new rappers to adapt. You know, that's how I feel about them Cardi clones. But it's funny though, them Cardi clones, that's where a lot of people feel like music is heading towards, bro. Like the Ken Carson of the world, the Story Lonely of the world, the Playboy Cardis of the world. I feel like that's where people think music is heading towards, like, you feel me? Because they use different type of beats. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the 808s beats, it's not just the piano type beats. But a lot of people feel like the underground scene is where it's at due to the fact that they're not, you know, recycling the same type of beat though. Music isn't even heading towards nothing. It's just going to no direction right now. It's stagnant. Anyone think music is heading that way is slow.
honestly forgot existed. He just dropped a new project, Farewell, marking his last release under Columbia. Lil Tjay is finally a free man. However, is it too late? Has his fanbase already moved on? Well,
what do that mean though? What do that mean when he said, is it too late though? Is it too late for what?
Here's the truth about Lil Tjay's career going forward. Label they tight, I don't wanna resign. They don't support me no more, I'll be fine. Read these lyrics from Lil Tjay's latest single. Now, despite claiming he'll be fine on his own, the idea of being independent in today's music industry can honestly be very deceiving, leaving Lil Tjay with an extremely tough road ahead of him. While on one hand, as an independent artist, you don't have to split any royalties with your label or wait for them to say when you can drop music, but on the other hand though, without the help of a record label, let alone one as massive as Columbia, without their marketing and promotion budget and assistance, it is a million times harder to succeed as an artist.
Nah, this is a fact though. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a fact. I feel like being an independent artist, it does have pros and cons to it. But if you want to push your music, you're gonna need a record label. You feel me? I don't want to say need, but it's helpful to have a record label behind you, pushing and helping you market your craft. You feel me? Like going on radios. You feel me? Like going on promo runs and stuff like that. Pushing your work through social media. You feel me? Touring. You know what I'm saying? Like that helps. You feel me? The budget that they have helps. You feel me? Hitting up content creators. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the label do behind the scenes. You feel me? And it's like not having that. It's gonna be tough. So I mean, everything's gonna fall in line with Lil Tjay doing everything himself. Now he might have a team. We don't know. He might have a team that could handle all of that. But to have a big record label as Columbia, that's tough, bro. That's tough.
Especially one like Lil Tjay, who has already been struggling.
Everyone has an hourglass, right? Everyone has a clock. It's true. So you run down your time, and then that's what happens. That's what I feel like is happening with Lil Baby and Be a Young Boy.
Hey, relax. Baby's dropping an album tonight. You feel me? Wham. Chill out, gang. We gonna see. It's been 2 years. Relax. We gonna see, though.
Polo G, Roddy Rich, The Baby. It's just like those guys that really had like everyone in a chokehold from like that 2018 to let's say 2021. A lot of things happened in the mix. You can't recapture that. You know, there's a cap.
After hearing that clip from NFR, is our answer simply that hip-hop has moved past Lil Tjay and his music? Well, from the perspective of a record label, it would make zero sense to let go of an artist you signed who is consistently dropping bangers. And with multiple multi-platinum hits to his name, including the 6-time...
But TJ said label is mad because I didn't want to re-sign. So I feel like him not re-signing had to do a lot to Columbia not pushing his work anymore. And he felt as though, okay, if y'all not going to push my work, I'm doing everything by myself already. I might as well not re-sign to y'all because y'all ain't helping me out anyway. Right?
I'm platinum certified FN. This again raises the question, what led to Lil Tjay split from his label Columbia Records? Judging from these recent lyrics, if you ask Tjay, Columbia didn't support him anymore. We'll break down exactly what he means in further detail, but in order to fully understand the current situation, first we have to go back to where it all began. Prior to his record contract with Columbia, Lil Tjay was simply a kid with big dreams growing up in the Bronx, describing himself as, quote, the problem child of the family. At the age of 15, Tjay was booked into a youth detention center for a robbery. But it was there while incarcerated that Lil Tjay began trying his hand at writing raps.
I went to jail. For me, I came home and I just had a sober mind. I was just like, all right, this is what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep my mind clear to do it.
With a hope to turn his life around for the better once released, Tjay would start recording and uploading singles to his SoundCloud page in 2017.
I will lie though, TJ had a crazy run though. Like when he first came out to like, I'll say about 2021, 2022, he had a crazy run though, bro. And you have to put into perspective that he did get shot. And now I don't want to continue to use that as an excuse from him, but that's a major thing though, bro. The nigga definitely got shot, bro. And that's a part of the reason why he's at where he's at too. You know? Now, being in that situation, he hasn't dropped music, you feel me? A lot of things happened during that time, you know? But the other half is like, people just probably don't want to listen to that type of music anymore. People just doesn't find that music, you know, listenable. You know what I'm saying? It's not any replay value anymore. You feel me? Now, you could say his last hit was probably Calling My Phone. And yeah, that song went crazy, blase, but it's like now it's hard for him to recreate another hit. He been trying though. I could tell you that he's been trying though. But it's like now it's up to the listeners. Now it's up to us to be like, okay, TJ, you got a hit. Now we could say every song that he dropped is a hit, but in the eyes of the music world, not just his core fan base, but outside his core fan base, they like, nah, this not it, bro. You feel me? This not it. How late is it? It's 9:30, chat. We got a couple more hours.
including his earliest hit, Resume. The following year then came his now triple platinum Brothers, and within the first 10 months of attempting to record music, Lil Tjay had released 5 singles with at least 1 million streams each on SoundCloud. Thus, as a result, every major record label was on a mission to sign him.
I don't think I was even like a year out from like my first song when I got signed, and it was like a little big thing, at least in my eyes at the time. It's a whole bidding war. Got right.
The mainstream success of Brothers would lead to Lil Tjay signing his first record deal with Columbia Records, which is actually a subsidiary of Sony Entertainment. Deciding to partner with Columbia, one of the biggest record labels, was no doubt a very smart move at the time. However, as we're about to see in a
TJ told me personally, and y'all was there too, y'all witnessed him hitting me up. He told me personally, like, yo, 2025, bro, I'm coming for it. You feel me? And we probably don't know what he mean now, but, you know, there's a lot of time left in 2025. So we'll see what he mean by, yo, I'm coming for it, you feel me, 2025. Whole lot of different shit, you feel me? Because he didn't promote Farewell at all. That was his last tape with the album, with the label. He didn't promote it for a reason, you feel me? I mean, after it dropped, he kind of did promote it, like, yeah, this is my last album, blase, blase. But he didn't promote it to the point where it's like, y'all, tune in tonight, new album, farewell, blase, blase. Nah. But when the album did drop, he kind of did push it a little bit. But he's saying, yo, that was my old work. I got a whole new catalog coming in 2025. Now, as a fan, you excited, like, yo, let's go. What? TJ's back. But it's like, as just a fan of music, you got to look back and be like, okay, what can TJ do in 2025? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can he do? And that's the big question, bro. He need to go on a feature run like Baby. That's what I said, too. I definitely said, yo, I think it's time TJ to kill it with the features, bro. Hop on any nigga song and kill it. Or let's go back to remixing nigga songs and killing they own songs, you feel me? I feel like that's where music needs to come back to. Niggas remixing other niggas' songs to show you I'm better than you. We need to bring that competition back in the game, bro. I feel like that's what is missing, bro. The competition, bro, is missing from the game, you feel me? Let's do that. Let's do that.
Second, clearly something serious has now forced them to split apart. But although those early hits such as Brothers leaked...
And of the... Yo, DJ, his voice fucked up too. The auto-tune make it sound hard to listen to. Wait, what y'all mean he did that? TJ didn't go on no feature run like Baby? What? Do y'all remember the feature run Baby did? You see they took out Way Out the Hood Part 2 of... Wait, it's not on all platforms? Oh, that sucks.
And GOAT all got his name buzzing. As 2019 kicked off, there was no arguing Lil Tjay was a mainstream act. After teaming up with Polo G in January for Pop Out, not only one of the biggest hits of 2019, but now their soon-to-be Diamond certified collab, despite Lil Tjay's initial doubts about the song.
Like, yo, do a song with Polo. I'm like, yo, woo. I just had heard about him probably like a week before that. We made Pop Out. I really ain't even like that song like that. Even to this day, I feel like this is like our biggest song, both of us. I think we both have a lot of songs that's better than Pop Out.
Still, his most streamed song to date, Pop Out, instantly put both Lil Tjay and Polo G on the mainstream map. In addition to also landing Polo G his first record deal, joining Tjay signing to Columbia, the year of 2019 was just getting started. Lil Tjay's debut studio album, True to Myself, hit the market in the fall. Led by the singles FN, Hold On, and Ruthless featuring Jay Critch, and peaking as high as number 5 on Billboard, True to Myself was a very well-received debut from the Bronx rapper.
King of New York.
Going as far as to even declare himself the quote, King of New York on multiple occasions, of course leading to pushback from other rappers like A Boogie. Lil Tjay went on to finish the year out strong, embarking on his first ever solo headlining tour, the No Escape Tour, which I actually went to when he performed in my city. Back in 2019, when I saw him, I thought that Lil Tjay was on his way to being one of the biggest names in hip-hop. However, as we're about to see, so far that hasn't been the case. But judging by his continued success into 2020 though, you would have never guessed. Besides being named a 2020 XXL freshman, Tjay would also release a short 7-track EP, State of Emergency, during the pandemic. Plus, his work with fellow New York rapper Pop Smoke.
Nah, Lil Tjay, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah?
I don't fuck with niggas. If you notice why I don't do songs with niggas, my tape ain't have nobody on it, cause I don't like niggas. I don't wanna like niggas. I'm not into them.
Linking up for multiple fire singles together before Pop unfortunately passed away, such as Mood Swings, Mannequin, and War. So, although no album released in 2020, Lil Tjay was still staying busy and keeping his name active in the mix, which carried over into 2021 as well, as fans waited patiently for his highly anticipated second album. First, Lil Tjay found himself going viral all over TikTok. All thanks to this snippet here he played one night on Instagram Live.
Steady calling my phone. I done told you before that's over.
Unescapable on TikTok, Lil Tjay's viral single Calling My Phone would officially release in February of 2021, debuting at number 3 on Billboard, marking the highest charting hit of Lil Tjay's career. And to capitalize on its success, Calling My Phone would serve as the single for his sophomore album, Destined to Win. At a total of 21 tracks, and features from the likes of Offset, Moneybagg Yo, Tyga, and of course Polo G, despite selling a solid 62,000 in first week sales, this album honestly felt like it came and went with the majority of fans.
You know, someone like Tjay right here who is only used to either the auto-tune melodic shit or he's into that drill shit, it just doesn't sound good because he gets repetitive real fast. He doesn't do anything out of the box. There's nothing exciting. There's no emotion.
Especially compared to his previous album, this sequel was underwhelming. However, plenty of rappers drop mid-projects, but are able to bounce back. And with his sights set on a successful comeback, little did Lil Tjay know what the year of 2022 had in store, including fighting for his life through 7 bullets. To all my supporters, Lil Tjay posted to his Twitter in April of 2022, I'm already knowing this way overdue. I want to start by saying sorry to all my fans for the drought I put y'all through. I want you to know I love you all dearly and appreciate you. This summer, I promise I'm back on my shit. No more one song every 5 months. We done with that. We going up, and I'm coming for everything I deserve. Followed by then, closing out his post with the new announcement, please pre-save the link, #strictlyformyfans loading. Not only was Lil Tjay admitting he had let some fans down due to his inconsistency, but
nah, facts. This definitely sound like he about to. Yo, did he ever drop strictly for my fans? The EP? I don't remember that.
clearly we can see he was trying to remedy this and was gearing up for the release of a new EP, which, despite not giving us an actual date, he did spam this pre-save link all over social media. However, as time would tell, this Strictly for My Fans EP was totally scrapped forever shortly after. And as for the reason why,
Maurice and Christine, it was here at this busy shopping plaza. We're a little after midnight along River Road. Police say they had a report of a man getting shot, a young man. We have since learned that that person is rapper Lil Tjay. Police also tell us about a half a mile down the road, they found another victim at a gas station.
Almost 2 months after announcing his EP, news broke that Lil Tjay had been shot a total of 7 times during an attempted robbery. According to NBC News, gunfire erupted at a Chipotle restaurant at a residential and outdoor shopping center in Edgewater, New Jersey. Once police arrived, they found rapper Lil Tjay with multiple wounds. Investigators would later determine it an attempt to commit armed robbery against Tjay and the 2 other people he was with. Initially listed in critical condition, Lil Tjay had to be flown to a local hospital where he then underwent emergency surgery in an attempt to save his life. At the time, false rumors started swirling all over the internet too. Yet, despite many media outlets incorrectly reporting that Lil Tjay was now paralyzed and possibly brain dead, almost a week after the incident, reports were officially confirmed that Tjay was still hospitalized, but in fact alert and was talking. This was obviously great news for everybody to hear. And as he soon began his long road to recovery, about a month later, Lil Tjay would return to social media, making his first post since the shooting, sharing this video here wearing a neck brace.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Tjay, man. I'm just checking in with y'all. I just want to say thanks for the love, thanks for the support. I've been looking at the DMs, you know what I'm saying, the comments. And
I remember this, bro. And it's crazy because this particular video went super viral, bro. And it's like, it's sad to say this, but it was like, yeah, he went through this, and a lot of people thought, yo, this is a start of something new for TJ. Like, yeah, like everybody had their eyes on TJ, bro. Everybody, when he dropped this video, everybody had their eyes on him. Like, oh shit, TJ back, TJ back, TJ back. And then, nope. All the eyes went somewhere else. But this video definitely went viral though.
Anything else, and I feel love. I'm saying 7 shots. It was tough, you know. Most people don't survive it, but I'm here for a reason. And new music coming soon. We're gonna come back stronger than ever, man. Love ya.
Confirming he had been hit a mind-blowing 7 times, but yet survived. As we can see here, exactly where he was hit every time he takes his shirt off now. Just 2 days after this video, though, came the release of his new single in August of 2022, titled Beat the Odds, with a cover art and music video featuring TJ in a hospital bed. As you could guess, this new single detailed his near-death experience, something he would also go on to talk about in multiple interviews.
Yeah, you call yourself like what, the Miracle Kid?
Yeah, I am a miracle kid. Shit is a miracle. I got shot 7 times, all upper body, about a year ago, and I'm fine, you know?
Understandably so, Lil Tjay took the rest of 2022 pretty easy. And while this would typically be costly for artists deciding to take another year off with no new album, in the case of Lil Tjay, I think his fans understood. But as we waited to hear his next move, actually 1 year later on June 22nd, 2023 to be exact, came Lil Tjay's new single titled June 22nd. Once more explaining the crazy events of that day, this time in more detail, such as rapping about how he noticed a strange car following them and debated how to react. A new music video would also release, portraying this scene.
You see what's going on these times. Rappers steady dying, it's like another one. Every couple months, we gotta keep our head up.
A year ago today, I almost lost my life, but God got other plans, TJ posted on Instagram. June 22nd out now, and new album 222 on July 14th. I appreciate y'all for the support. June 22nd would go on to serve as track 2 on Lil Tjay's 3rd album, which he decided to title 222.
I got shot on June 22nd, 2022, and when I got they put me in a helicopter, and the helicopter took me to the hospital, and the time they took off was 222. So I just named the album
numbers now. That's the numbers now.
Again released under Columbia Records, as it now turns out, his last full-length album under Columbia, at a total of 15 tracks.
Do y'all believe in like numbers like 222, 111, 333, 444? Like back then, like probably like 3 years ago, I always used to see 222 every time, bro. Nowadays, I mean, numbers is still a big thing, but do I believe in it for real? Not really. Not no more. Not no more, I should say. But I do feel like numbers, yes. Hell, and I don't believe in anything these days, bro. Now, I feel you.
Tracks, Lil Tjay's 222 would only sell a fitting 22,000 first week.
And it's so crazy though, like he named the album 222. The shit happened June 22nd of 2022. They took off at the time of 222, and then he sells 22 copies. Like do y'all like? I know it's probably maybe a coincidence or like, you know, shit just happened, but like. That's actually mind-blowing and crazy how 222 keep being a number though, bro.
Week units. Not only a significant decrease from his previous albums, but considering that Lil Tjay almost lost his life, you would have thought that
My fault, not 22 22,000 copies. 22,000 copies. Let me put that at the end. 22,000 copies. Not 22 copies. But y'all get what I'm trying to say, though. You feel me? And he was 22 years old then, too. Damn, and he was 22 years old, bro. That's like... Y'all see the numbers, though?
Have drawn more ears into this album. Obviously, though, that wasn't the case. And Lil Tjay and his career was then left in a very tough position. If you ask a lot of fans, they will tell you that his inconsistency, combined with a simple decrease in quality of music, has been his biggest mistake. However, what happened next in 2024 was arguably even worse. For the first 10 months of 2024, to be honest, I don't think I heard about Lil Tjay once. He was releasing a few new singles, but none really stuck with fans. And once the final month of December rolled around, it became clear to us why Lil Tjay was so quiet. But first, in November, Tjay found himself making headlines for other not-so-positive reasons. I fake hate this kid. Him and Aiden, in reference to Aiden Ross, are the biggest D-riders in life, typed Lil Tjay to his Instagram story. Despite also being from New York and actually the same exact borough as Kai, Lil Tjay would basically come out of nowhere and throw shade on Instagram at two of the most popular streamers, Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross. Someone he's literally linked up with in the past for a stream, Tjay would go on to DM this to Aiden Ross. Sucker, lol, you too. I'ma show you guys something. To which Aiden then responded back, you tweakin', me and Kai always show nothing but love to you. Gotta stop taking them perks, them it's f***ing with your head. Now, this story was shared right after a different rapper, Kodak Black, went viral for his drugged-out behavior on Kai's Mafiathon stream, which I've already made an entire video about that night with Kai and Kodak. But in addition to speaking on Kodak Black's behavior, Lil Tjay also had this to say in his response video.
I told Aiden, your culture vulture, he told me I'm on perks. I don't take perks. I don't take drugs. I might sip lean a little now and then. Actually, less than you. Racist nigga. I look like I take perks because I'm black, right? I know. That's what you think about niggas. He just grind his way to the top using that little face card he got. Niggas use everybody. They only with the top notch because they using niggas. Culture vulture. Stop looking at Yak like he's a weirdo. No, sometimes that's how rappers act. We different from niggas. This is the one lane where hood niggas get to make their bread. Real shit, bro. So sometimes rappers could act weird. He's from different places than y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Lil Tjay bro, this is probably like some people don't understand what he was trying to say, and he didn't honestly say it. He didn't use the right words, basically. Like, TJ was yapping. You feel me? But at the same time, he could have kept this to himself. You feel me? Like, this shouldn't have hit the internet at all. Cause nobody is gonna agree with TJ. You feel me? At this point. Everybody is gonna be like, yo, why you hating on Kai? Why you hating on Aiden? They not understanding the bigger picture of what Lil Tjay is talking about, so they gonna just target like, yo, you're a hater, or your career is dead. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Aiden accusing someone of drug use is ironic as hell. But at the same time, though, T didn't use the right words. You feel me? His sentences was all over the place. And I understand what he was trying to say to a degree, but at the same time, again, he didn't use the right words. His sentences was all over the place, and this wasn't a good time to even speak out publicly on two of the biggest streamers, though. You feel me? Like, come on now. Nah.
Claim that all of these top streamers just use rappers and take advantage of them for clout. To be honest though, to me, Lil Tjay doing this just comes off as a desperate attempt at some attention, attacking the biggest streamer in the world. Lil Tjay down so bad, he got a diss Kai and Aiden for no reason. One of the top comments reads, likely upset that he hasn't been invited on their streams in a while since he isn't as poppin' at the moment. As Kai would also theorize with his chat.
And I'ma just go ahead and think that a song or an album or something about a drop, you feel me? TJ, it's unfortunate that you didn't even like text me or nothing. Like, I don't even remember you having a problem with me. I ain't gonna lie. We from the same borough, New York. It's always...
Stating that he believed Lil Tjay had to just be attacking him for some album promo. As it turned out, only a few weeks later, Kai Cenat was totally right. Lil Tjay drops his surprise project, Farewell, his last project with Columbia. Reads this post from Academics on December 6th. Over a year after his third album, Lil Tjay would finally return with a new surprise mixtape for fans. At a short 8 tracks long and songs with NLE Choppa, G Herbo, Rich the Kid, and of course Polo G, this project was clearly just so TJ could get out of his record deal. When artists sign to a major record label, they are required to release a certain number of projects while under contract. And hence the name Farewell. This marked the last of Lil Tjay's time at Columbia. Literally the same night as Farewell released and he had seemingly fulfilled his contract obligation, Lil Tjay also put out a new single, Way Out the Hood 2. a sequel to his part 1, and this time with a new verse from Polo G. However, rather than the usual Columbia Records, a division of Sony music label that we would always see under his releases, instead, we can see this new single was released under Trench Kid Records. Lil Tjay has constantly referred to himself as Trench Kid in the past, and even had a chain made of it, and as it now appears, Trench Kid is also the name of Lil Tjay's independent label.
You see this Trench Kid shit, like, I feel like a lot of people don't even understand for real, like, how, like, serious it is. Like, this is not a gang. This is, like, necessarily me. I'm really from the trenches, and a lot of people don't understand, like, us, you know?
Lil Tjay is officially an independent artist. Don't get me wrong, being independent definitely has its advantages. As I mentioned earlier, independent artists can release whenever they want, whatever they want, and depending on the situation, they may not have to split any royalties with anybody. Seems like a great idea, until you go and release music. Lil Tjay will quickly notice the drastic difference there is without one of the biggest record labels pushing his releases, and pulling all the strings in terms of promotion and connections. However, with that being said, we still haven't answered the question, did he ditch them? Or did Columbia decide to drop Lil Tjay on their own? These rappers always
I think it was both. I think both parties was like, nah, this not gonna work out for us. You feel me? Because TJ explained that Columbia wasn't supporting them anymore. You feel me? And I feel like Columbia was like, nah, T, you just not it for us anymore. You feel me? Maybe that's what happened.
Talking like they independent by choice, the label's dropping them, reads one comment under Academic's post. From the business standpoint of a record label such as Columbia, if you have an artist like Lil Tjay who has been underselling consistently, they are left with really only two options. First, they could decide to postpone all his releases and hold him back from dropping. This is referred to as shelving an artist, but in reality, the label knows an artist will flop and not make much profit. Or there's option 2. Columbia could have decided to release Lil Tjay on their own. We've seen this happen with countless rappers in the past. Take Lil Skies, for example, who had some platinum hits of his own in the SoundCloud era, but after continuing to undersell lately and seemingly get shelved, Lil Skies would also split from his label Atlantic Records. Now, you'll often see these rappers claim that it was their decision to go independent, but if we're being honest, that's pretty hard to believe.
Your boy is independent, bruh. I'm fully independent, just me. I ain't get dropped by my label, no crazy shit, nothing like that, bro. No, I'm independent, it's my choice.
Unfortunately, as of this video, we don't know exactly whose idea it was to split from who, whether it was Columbia or Lil Tjay's. Likely a mutual desire with frustration on both sides, with Tjay mad he couldn't drop and the label not letting him.
I think the label dropped Tjay, or Tjay was like, you know what, I'm out of here, or it's just a mutual agreement. What y'all think?
Because they knew it wouldn't sell well. The truth is though, going independent has now made Lil Tjay's chances at a successful comeback 1,000,000 times harder. Label they tight, I don't wanna resign. They don't support me no more, I'll be fine. He again raps in his new single. Lil Tjay claims he'll be fine, but the odds are now stacked significantly higher up against him. Combined with some fans quick to tell you that his sound got stale and never really evolved. As we're seeing more and more, the shelf life of a mainstream rapper these days seems to be extremely short. In my opinion, the best chance Lil Tjay has to regain his hype in the mainstream is to finally drop a collab album with Polo G. Fans have been asking for it for years, and although it would have hit—
Chad, do y'all think we still need that collab album? I mean, the fans will go crazy over it. I think so too, but I feel like, is it too late though? That's the question. Is it too late for this collab album? Like, this should have been a collab tape they dropped in 2020, 2021.
Way harder 5 years ago, and although Polo G himself isn't in the greatest position either in terms of mainstream popularity, as I've already covered in another video, I still think a collab album should be Lil Tjay's next move going forward.
Damn, yo.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Polo like one of my favorite artists of the new generation, for sure. Came up like literally the same time.
While he may not be dominating our playlist like he was just a few years ago, Lil Tjay has already accomplished more than what millions of rappers can only dream of. Still, at the young age of just 23, as now an independent artist,
But TJ he's only 23, bro, so like, word up.
expect Lil Tjay to release music more consistently in 2025. However, the question is, how many people will listen?
Damn. Shout out to TJ, man. That's the homie for life. You feel me? But
The year of 2024.
But word though, I do need that collab album though, man. But the question is it too late? You feel me?